Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Flicky Note. The moment he stopped comparing himself. Everything changed. Jason Reynolds had always lived in the shadow of his older brother, Ethan. Ethan was the golden child, athletic, academically brilliant, and loved by everyone. Teachers would often say, "Oh, you're Ethan's brother?" with a glimmer of expectation in their eyes, only to be disappointed when Jason turned out to be just Jason. Jason wasn't a star athlete. He wasn't at the top of his class. He wasn't the life of the party. He was just an average teenager who loved drawing, playing video games, and spending time in his own world. But in a town where success was measured by trophies and straight A's, Jason often felt invisible. At home, the comparisons were subtle but painful. "Why don't you join a sports team like Ethan?" his dad would ask. "Your brother never struggled in math," his mom would add, sighing as she looked at his report card. Jason tried. He really did. He signed up for basketball, but he wasn't fast enough. He studied for hours, but math still didn't click. Every failure felt like another confirmation that he would never be enough. One evening, after another disappointing test score, Jason sat on his bed, sketching aimlessly in his notebook. He drew a boy standing in the middle of a crowd, faceless, while the people around him had vibrant, detailed expressions. He didn't even realize he was crying until a tear splashed onto the page. That night, he made a decision. He was tired of trying to be someone he wasn't. He decided to focus on the one thing that made him happy: art. Jason began spending hours perfecting his sketches, exploring different techniques, and even sharing his work online. At first, it was just a way to escape, but soon, something incredible happened. People started noticing. A famous digital artist commented on one of his drawings, "You have a unique style. Keep going." A small animation studio reached out, asking if he'd be interested in illustrating for them. And, most surprising of all, his own brother Ethan knocked on his bedroom door one night. "I saw your art page," Ethan said, sitting down awkwardly. "Man, you're incredible. I could never draw like that." Jason blinked. "But you're good at everything." Ethan laughed. "No, I'm good at the things people expect me to be good at. But I always envied how you see the world. You create things. I could never do that." For the first time in his life, Jason saw himself differently. He wasn't lesser. He wasn't a failure. He was just Jason. And that was more than enough. From that moment on, he stopped comparing himself to his brother, to his classmates, to anyone. He walked his own path, and in doing so, he discovered that success wasn't about being the best at everything. It was about being the best version of yourself. Because when you stop comparing yourself to others, you start realizing just how extraordinary you really are.